Did you know your cat's coat might not just be a fashion statement? It could be a personality spoiler alert. Back in 2012, a group of very serious scientists at the University of California decided to tackle one of life's greatest mysteries. Does a cat's fur color have anything to do with its personality and health? Translation: is my cat chaotic because he's orange? Other studies and countless cat owners around the globe have noticed the same thing. Fur color sometimes links up with behavior. So, in this video, we'll uncover the science, the sass, and the downright silly truths behind our feline friends. Spoiler: no matter the color, they all share one thing in common: plotting your downfall if dinner is 5 minutes late. Number 1. Tuxedo cats. These classy little fluff balls always look like they're headed to a red carpet gala, or maybe just sneaking into a wedding reception for the snacks. With their sleek black coats and crisp white markings, they appear to be wearing tuxedos or tailcoats, making them the James Bonds of the cat world, minus the martinis, hopefully. But their appeal isn't just about looks. Tuxedos tend to have wonderfully balanced personalities, a mix of "I love you, human" and "please respect my need to stare at the wall for 20 minutes." They enjoy their alone time, yet they'll also curl up in your lap when the mood strikes, because, of course, they decide the mood. Smart? Absolutely. Many tuxedo cats can learn tricks, and some even play fetch like dogs, though that they'd probably prefer if you fetched their toy and brought it back polished. Their calm vibe sometimes fools people into thinking they're aloof, but really, they're just selective with their affection, like bouncers deciding who gets into the VIP lounge. Oh, and if you grew up watching Looney Tunes, you've already met a tuxedo celebrity: Sylvester the cat. Proof that even in cartoons, tuxedos steal the show, though Tweety Bird might disagree. If you're enjoying this video, don't forget to subscribe, give it a like, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Number 2. Black cats. Let's get one thing straight. The only spooky thing about them is how fast they'll steal your heart and maybe your chair the second you stand up. Despite the centuries of bad PR involving witches, broomsticks, and bad luck, black cats are just as affectionate, and often even more cuddly, than their rainbow-coated cousins. Many of them are classic lap warmers, professional snugglers, and expert purr machines. So why are they so dark and dramatic? Science time! Their inky fur comes from a genetic quirk called melanism, which ramps up the black pigment in their coats. Beyond genetics, black cats have earned a reputation for being resilient and adaptable, maybe because they've had to endure centuries of unfair superstitions. Here's the sad part, though. Studies show black cats are often the last to be adopted at shelters. Yep, people still pass them over because of old myths, or because their dark coats don't pop in photos. Seriously, humans, that's shallow. But anyone lucky enough to adopt one will tell you they're playful, curious, and absolutely charming. Oh, and don't be surprised if your black cat starts talking back. Many are chatty little creatures with a full library of meows, trills, and purrs, just in case you weren't paying attention the first time they asked for dinner. Number 3. White cats. If tuxedo cats look like they're going to a gala, then white cats look like they're auditioning for a toothpaste commercial. Fresh, dazzling, and a little bit, "I woke up like this." Studies suggest that white cats often march to the beat of their own drum. They're known for being more independent than other cats. Translation: they'll love you deeply, but also ignore you while you're waving their favorite toy like a maniac. Despite their "I'm busy meditating" vibe, they're usually calmer than most cats, and less likely to launch surprise ankle attacks at 2 a.m. Your toes can thank them later. And here's the twist. While they can seem aloof, white cats often build strong, meaningful bonds with their humans. Think of them as the mysterious friend who doesn't say much, but shows up exactly when you need them. Owners often report that once trust is earned, these cats give some of the sweetest affection around, on their terms, of course. Now let's bust a myth: not all white cats are deaf. The rule of paw goes like this. If a white cat is gazing at you with 2 dazzling blue eyes, there's a higher chance that both of its ears might not work as well. But if it has just one blue eye, things get a bit quirky. They're on the same side as that blue eye is more likely to be deaf. And if the cat is sporting eyes of any other color, chances are its hearing is just fine. Health tip: white cats don't come with built-in sunscreen. Their light fur and lack of pigment make them prone to sunburn. Too much sun exposure, especially between 10 a.m. and 4 p.m., can cause real problems. So, if your white kitty loves sitting by the window like a feline philosopher, slap some UV protective film on the glass, or make sure there are shady spots available. Basically, they're cats with the personality of a philosopher and the skincare concerns of a high schooler. Number 4. Tabby Katsaka, the feline equivalent of most popular in the yearbook. These kitties are everywhere, flaunting fur patterns that range from tiger-like stripes to tiny spots to wild mashups of both. Basically, every tabby is rocking their own custom outfit straight from Mother Nature's design studio. Their personalities are just as varied as their coats. Some tabbies are cool and watchful, like their gray cousins who prefer to sit back and observe. Others are bouncy, playful extroverts, channeling their inner orange cat energy. What they all share, though, is a curious streak. Give a tabby a cardboard box, a paper bag, or even just a weird crinkle sound, and you've got yourself an hour of live entertainment. Tabbies are also known for being great family cats. They're generally gentle, adaptable, and friendly, which makes them fantastic companions for households with kids or other pets. They're the easygoing roommates of the cat world. Number 5. Tortoiseshell cats. These beauties are basically living works of art, wearing coats splashed with black and orange in patterns unique that no two torties look alike. Think of them as cats who come pre-installed with designer fur. Here's a wild fact. Almost all torties are female. Why? Genetics, baby. The gene combo that creates their fiery mosaic coats is linked to the X chromosome, which means the girls run the show. Male torties are so rare they're practically cat world unicorns. Now, about their personalities. Torties are famous for something the internet affectionately calls tortitude. Research shows that torties and their close cousins, calicos, are a bit more, let's say, spicy than other cats. They're more likely to hiss, chase, or give you a dramatic paw swipe when the mood strikes. It's not that they're mean, it's just that they have strong opinions, and they're not shy about expressing them. But here's the flip side. Torties are also fiercely loyal. Once they decide they're human, good luck escaping their devotion. They can be protective, clingy, and full of affection, kind of like having a bodyguard who also insists on sitting on your keyboard. Their determination and possessiveness are part of what makes them so endearing to those who love them. Number 6. Orange cats. Also called gingers or marmalades, are basically the golden retrievers of the cat world, wrapped in stripes and sass. Their warm, fiery coats come from the O gene, which produces a pigment called pheomelanin, the same stuff that gives redheads their signature hair color. Yes, your ginger cat is basically your long-lost cousin. Here's the cool part. That orange gene is tied to sex chromosomes. This means the vast majority of orange cats, about 80%, are male. Female orange cats exist, but they're rare gems, like finding a shiny Pokemon. Now, personality-wise, orange cats have built up quite the reputation. Owners often say they're outgoing, goofy, and surprisingly social. These cats are the class clowns of the feline world, always up for playtime, quick to make friends, and sometimes described as dog-like in their loyalty. If there were a cat most likely to start a conga line in your living room, it'd probably be an orange one. Number 7. Gray cats. If orange cats are the wild party guests, gray cats are the classy ones sipping tea in the corner, quietly judging the chaos, but in a very polite way. Studies have shown that gray cats are generally less aggressive toward humans compared to other colors, which makes sense because they tend to radiate calm vibes like tiny purring monks. Owners often describe them as gentle and reserved. Not shy exactly, more like cautious philosophers who prefer to study the room before they decide whether chasing that feather toy is really worth the energy. Once they feel secure, though, they'll happily join in, usually with the elegance of a ninja rather than the clumsy crash of a kitten cannonball. In short, gray cats are the soft-spoken sweethearts of the cat kingdom, quiet charmers with just enough mystery to keep you guessing what's really going on in those thoughtful little heads. Number 8. Calico cats. They are nature's way of saying, why settle for 2 colors when you can rock 3? Unlike torties, who strut around in their fiery black and orange coats, calicos bring white into the mix, giving them a tricolor patchwork that looks like it was painted by an overexcited artist with 3 favorite crayons. Just like their tortoiseshell cousins, the genetics behind calicos are tied to the X chromosome, which means the vast majority of them are ladies. Male calicos do exist, but they're about as rare as a polite toddler in a candy store. Now, about their personalities. Research and countless scratched ankles suggests calicos, like torties, can be a bit spicy. They're more likely to hiss, swat, or show flashes of fiery temper compared to cats of other colors. But don't worry, you're not adopting a tiny tiger in disguise. Their sass factor often comes paired with deep affection, loyalty, and a strong desire to be near their humans. Think of them as that friend who tells you exactly what they think, but also shows up with soup when you're sick. Owners often describe calicos as warm, loving, and loyal. Cats who can melt your heart one minute and roll their eyes at you the next. Basically, they've got attitude and sweetness wrapped up in one multicolored package. And here's the important reminder. While fur color and personality can sometimes be linked, no 2 cats are the same. A cat's temperament is shaped just as much by their upbringing, socialization, and whether they've been neutered or spayed. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. Your support not only encourages us, but also helps other cat lovers discover our content. Don't forget to share your experiences in the comments below, and consider subscribing to the Wise Animals channel for more informative videos on understanding and caring for our feline friends. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in our next video.